MLB The Show 19 is looking to be a pretty good installment in the franchise, due to some of the new features that are going to be in it. There have been some very good improvements shown off in Road to the Show and Diamond Dynasty so far, and they look like they're going to make the game much better than last year's title. In this video, we're going to be going over the top 5 most exciting new features that are going to be in MLB The Show 19. Without further ado, let's get right into the list. The first thing we're going to be talking about is one of the brand new game modes, Moments. In this mode, you go back and play through moments that happened in MLB history, such as Babe Ruth's called shot or the 2016 World Series. There are many different scenarios that you will be able to play through, and will be constantly updated by the developers with more historic moments, and moments from the 2019 season as they happen. Now you're probably wondering, what's the point of completing these? Well, besides being able to relive some of baseball's most iconic plays, you will also receive numerous rewards for Diamond Dynasty in the process, such as stubs and player cards. Knowing all this mode seems like it'll be similar to Madden solo challenges with a baseball spin on it, and honestly, it looks really cool so far. If you frequently played MLB The Show 18, especially online, you'll know that players that dominated the game were guys like Joey Gallo, high power, and low contact. These types of players being good is fine, but it becomes a problem when nobody else is good. Players that had low contact stats were absolutely useless in online play, and a majority of the time it felt like they were just unable to hit it out of the infield. San Diego Studios said that this is due to a literal lack of power for these players in the game engine, and that this mistake has been corrected in the Show 19. Now, players like Ichiro and Tony Gwynn are actually going to be a lot better, and there's going to be a lot more line drives hit by contact hitters, which means low line drives, high line drives, any line drive you could think of. And all of this will make them much more usable in the Show 19, and it'll add diversity to how people make their teams. In the past few years, Road to the Show has been the exact same thing, and to be honest, it was starting to lose a bit of its appeal. But with these next two features, it looks like Road to the Show and the Show 19 is going to be better than ever. One thing they added to Road to the Show is relationships. Now, the way you talk to both teammates and opponents will change your relationship with them, from being bros to bitter rivals. Creating these relationships can affect how other teams view you, and you'll be able to create rivalries with whole teams, such as the one that Manny Machado has with the Red Sox, for example. Along with these new relationships come personality types, where you decide if you want your Road to the Show star to be a captain, maverick, lightning rod, or a heart and soul type of player. As you progress these relationships and personality types, you will unlock perks that affect the way you can play, and it'll surely spice up your Road to the Show experience with a bit more personalization. The other biggest new feature in Road to the Show are the brand new training minigames. For years in MLB The Show, we've had to use training points or just click on what we wanted to upgrade for our Road to the Show players. But now, you will actually be able to go through and complete the training exercises yourself to make your player better. Some of the trainings you'll be able to complete are ladder training, strength training, which is basically just benching, memorization training, PCI training, and many more exercises. There are also cap training challenges, where you will have to complete specific challenges to increase your player's cap on certain attributes. All of this is pretty reminiscent of the training you could do in NBA 2K at the gym in the neighborhood, and there was a bunch of different workouts you could do, and it certainly seems like San Diego Studios has taken a page out of 2K's book here. But the best thing of all is that none of it is mandatory, so if you get tired of doing all these, or if it just doesn't interest you in the first place, you don't have to do it. All in all, the biggest thing about these last two new features is that they add another layer of realism and immersion into Road to the Show, which is the one thing that it could be argued that the mode was seriously lacking in. These definitely show great steps in the right direction for the Show series as a whole. Diamond Dynasty in the Show 18 had a lot of little things that made the game mode feel extremely tedious, and it turned some players off to it, myself included. However, it's good to learn that most of the annoying features in the Show 18 are gone in the next installment. Immortals, souvenirs, and the ticket counter have all been removed from the game, which removes the most grindy aspects of the mode, thankfully. But if you do want to grind, then you're in luck, because there is finally multiple lineups, which the fans have been asking for years. Now, you won't have to go and reset your entire team when switching from playing versus the computer to online, which is great. Conquest mode has also received some love, as there is now multiple challenge maps that you'll be able to complete for rewards, rather than just the standard USA one. And of course, with each installment in the series, there comes new programs and new legends, and just generally speaking, Diamond Dynasty looks like it's going to be more efficient and more fun than it's ever been before. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments below, what are you most excited for in MLB The Show 19? As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm out.